Upgrading yourself, upgrading your version. It is very, very, very important. Do not settle for or do not be contented for what you are today. There is learning at each and every point of your life. How can we upgrade ourselves? We should face our fears. We should be ready to face our fears. We should know what are the things that we are avoiding or that we are not going to it that might help us in achieving or getting something or getting more in life. We should face those fears, face the challenges. Secondly, we should have that willpower to change our direction. For that, we should write down our goals. What is it that we want from life? What is it that we want from ourselves? Write down your goals. And when we write down our goals, we move that, it gives us a direction. And when we achieve those goals, make a journal, whatever goals have been achieved and what needs to be achieved and what needs to be added to the goal list. We need Sometimes we feel that we are expert in whatever we are doing, and we tend to be contented and satisfied with what we are doing is the best. But there is always the scope of improvement. Upgradation is required. When a software comes, it is initially version 1, then it is upgraded to version 2, then to 3. So every time some or the other features are added to it to upgrade it. Similarly, we every time we have lots of things to learn, be open to learning, be open to believe in yourself. You can learn anything. You can start reading a new book. You can start doing a new work. You can start learning a new skill. What is required is willpower. Willpower to upgrade yourself every time. Believe in your mentor. Mentor will guide you in the best way possible. They will point out, or he will rather point out our mistakes and let us know how can we improve on that and help us in guiding and moving ahead. So believe in your mentor. We should listen to them and follow whatever they say. Then we should conserve our time. We believe that we have 20 years in our life, but whatever we are practicing, if we are practicing for only twice or thrice in a year, then 3 times into 20, 60 times only. So we are doing it only 60 times. It is a myth. There is only 20 times if you're doing once a year, 40 times if you're doing twice a year. So conserve your time. Time is very important, and utilize your time in learning new things. Whenever a new idea comes to your mind, write it down. The spontaneous ideas are great ideas, and those might become more fruitful to you in future. Note them down, because whenever these ideas come in our mind, and in a flick of a second we forget them. All these pointers will help us in upgrading ourselves. Then what we can do is we can change our habits. We can acquire new habits. If a certain habit is getting into our head, suppose if we are too much dependent on our team members, and the team members are now taking advantage of our situation, then we can change our habits. We can change our habits and behaviors in dealing with them, in handling the situations. All these will help us in honing our skills. And being in the corporate world, I'll say the time is changing. Every time the new skills are coming, automation process is coming. With new and young blood joining in, the time is not so far when they will replace our job. So because of the skills and the qualities that the youngsters are coming up with, so it is always required to be up to date and to bring yourself to that level. It is running very fast. You need to upgrade your skill to remain where you are or to grow from where you are. That is why I'll say upgrading your version 1 to version 2, version 3, you should never be satisfied. Keep upgrading yourself and believe in yourself. Thank you.